Day, January 12th, coming to you from the shop, where I had a very interesting day. I know, you're like, aren't all your days so interesting? You run a comic shop. You have the most interesting job in the world. Sure. Sunday, the entire rearrange, the whole change to the shop is about Sundays, is about people browsing and looking at things. And remember, we are like 10%, at best, 10% changed, moved stuff around. And the other 90% is chaos. Like, even just to take a second and look at the shelves here, just stacked with crap while I'm working on this rearrange. Just things kind of, they're not a mess, but they're kind of everywhere. So the idea that we were doing this was very nerve-wracking for me, but it was really the only option. So I kept apologizing to people, as I've been all week, and almost everyone who came in was not unhappy, and a lot of them had been here before, been here a few times, and were really into what they saw happening. They went, oh, you're going to move this with that. Oh, you're going to put that. Oh, okay, I like this. I like this. But the bad news, the very bad news, is that the person who was going to help me move the fixtures tomorrow, the big, heavy, is not coming. He got sick. So I do not know what I'm doing. If you're watching this and you're local and you have time tomorrow to help me move some fixtures, please let me know ASAP. Unfortunately, hey Joe, unfortunately, moving everything last week and a few things today really made me sore. So I don't think I can even try to risk doing these things on my own tomorrow. But it's kind of the next step. It's kind of what I'm up to, taking that big fixture out of the front. So I don't know. I'm gonna try and give myself work tomorrow where we redo the some sections that come off of that table, things that I'm removing from that table. It took the wind out of myself. So I was supposed to get, if you see my social media, I put pictures up of all the display stuff that we took down on a rack. I was supposed to take all that stuff off and organize it and move books onto that rack, and then I got told, oh, I can't help you move that tomorrow. So I still moved the stuff off, but I didn't organize as enough. I didn't work as hard on the stuff on that rack because it's not a rush. There's no way I can move that thing tomorrow. So the only thing left on there are art books and Lore Olympus. I'm going to move the Lore Olympus and maybe even the art books tomorrow, set up those sections. And then, I don't know, hopefully someone watching this, Joe, do not book a flight. Someone watching this, Mark, don't book a flight, will come help me move these two giant heavy fixtures, or maybe I'll get my kids, 2 or 3 of my kids, to come and help me do it at once. We'll see. But yeah, it's sort of a delay. It's a little frustrating, but a lot of really nice reaction to what was seen today, and a lot of people out. It was a beautiful day. It was sunny. It was in the 40s. It's pretty amazing for January. So a lot of people out. A lot of people gravitating towards sections. I think the superhero section was a little lackluster. We sold less superhero stuff than we normally do because of where it's set up, and it's not super comfortable to get at now. But we're getting there. We're gonna make it happen. I'm tentatively very excited, based on this one Sunday, what things will be like when we've really got it together. We've got to get through that. We've got to get to that. While I was moving something, the floor, where the giant hole in the floor is, if you remember 2 years ago, Joe, when we put the new flooring in, was to cover a hole in the floor. The hole got uncovered. So there's a hole in my floor right now. I texted my landlord. I probably won't get an answer till tomorrow, but hopefully that will get taken care of. I might need some new floorboards. I don't know. But when it's all done, assuming we make it through, when it's all done, I think it's going to be pretty freaking awesome. Yeah, I'm going to actually start closing up, because it's definitely slowed down here. Return of the Mole People. Yes. Mole Man. Hans Mole Man. I also read a whole bunch of comics over Shabbos. I don't really want to get into which are good, which are bad, because mostly it's stuff that I like. I've already mentioned numerous times, you should be reading Birds of Prey at this point. The second trade just came out. You should be reading Fantastic Four. But yeah, we'll talk about the new books a little bit more tomorrow. I'm going to close up. Hopefully, I won't be as sore, and I will be able to move a lot more books and do the next stage is expanding the manga a little and moving the web comics next to the manga. So hopefully we'll do at least that tomorrow, since I can't move the fixtures and get all the new stuff out. Until then, remember, damn it, babies, you got to be kind.